Okay folks, Neil McRae here from the world famous Domino Arcade. What a beautiful neon that is. My wife got me it. Came all the way from Australia and I still don't believe it arrived in one piece. I must post pictures of the box it came in. Yeah, so lights. We're talking lights today, and courtesy of the great guys at Pinwoofer. Today I have got a set. Actually, I've got two sets, but I'm doing the first one now of their amazing new speaker lights. And I'm an LED nut. As you can see from the Domino Arcade, if I speak really loudly, you can see that my LED lights are wired up to the noise of the pinball machines. Eventually they'll change like that. But I love LEDs. They are the best thing since sliced bread. I love the brightness. I love the clarity of colour. And you know, I got a few different sets of speaker lights on my games, but the amazing guys at Pinwoofer have come up with something pretty cool. And here we go. So this is my Venom LE, and these have got the new Pinwoofer LED lights, and it comes with. So you can there's two models. You can just plug one in, like a game like Venom, or there's a model where you can hook it up to the expression lighting on something like Foo Fighters or Led Zeppelin or Rush. And by the way, Stan, on the premiums you didn't put the expression lights in. Come on, please, please, please. That's just not. It's just not cricket, guys. Okay, so back to this. Here we go. Venom, beautiful game, fantastic play. Do not understand the hate for this game, but I love it. So you get this. So in the kind of normal mode, they've designed this really cool little board that takes an input and then relays it to multiple channels, multiple outputs. It's very coolly done, very nifty, and I'm kind of impressed by the design thinking behind it, because you can kind of wire up to just about anything, which is cool. Like the expression light kit, for example, or other stuff. And you've got multiple channels, so if you want to add, under cabinet lights or button lights, you can do that. In fact, Mesomods, who have kind of tied up with Pinwoofer, have got some stuff on their website. A big shout out to them. Those guys are awesome, do great stuff. So let's get a bit more into these lights. So it comes with like a normal kind of LED driver, and the difference between these LEDs, there's two types of LEDs. There's kind of one that are wired up all the same, and there's ones that you can actually individually address. And most of the modern kits that are coming out of pinball machines are individually addressable. That's how you're able to do these cool patterns that you can see right now. But you can see the level of brightness on Pinwoofer, because the way that they've done the design is so they have a kind of plastic, I want to say, like it's like a light shade almost, that goes in front of the PCB, which actually is the Pinwoofer guys have designed this PCB with multiply addressed LEDs on the PCB facing you, whereas most of the light kits out there are kind of like they've taken a standard bit of LED, I call it cable, but you can buy it in strips, and they've kind of built a 3D printed mount for it. They stick the mount in, and the LEDs illuminate the mount because it's kind of made of this white, again a bit of a light shade effect, and it works really well, but it's not as bright as it could be, and you can see the difference here. And then the guys at Pinwoofer have wired in a normal controller, which comes with kind of one of these kind of remote controls that gives you some control over. Actually, I haven't read the manual for this, but I'll probably misinterpret what it can do. But you can change the colors. If you're a Godzilla fan, you want the burning light effects kind of without the building. You kind of got it there. Let's see if I can get a bit closer on that. Oops. Didn't really want to do that. Let me get rid of that. Let me get a bit closer so you can kind of see the effect a bit clearer. There we go. So you've got all these different modes that you can have. That's kind of cool. They're all kind of pre-programmed. This, I think there's a way you can program your own, but don't quote me on that. Usually, I mean, if there isn't, you can probably get a controller where you can program it your own. If you go to AliExpress, there's 100 different types of LED controller. So I kind of like this with Venom, the blue. It's kind of cool. It's kind of not too crazy, but you can make it go faster or make it go slower, which is kind of neat. The brightness is unbelievable though. And then you got a yellow, a cyan, a magenta, a white, kind of red. That one would be good for Bond, I think. Kind of green, blue, yellow, cyan. There's slightly different patterns, slightly different speeds. And you got kind of multicolors. I like this one. This one's quite nice actually. I might leave that for Venom. There's loads of different patterns that you can choose. Just the brightness of it's just insane. You do lose the kind of little kind of red gasket thing that Stern games come with, you know, the plastic bit. I don't mind that too much. I'll put it onto auto, you get this nice kind of rainbow effect, which is quite cool. Or you just go white. Hey, you can just do this. Have it on one color, although it's an expensive solution just to have on one color. You can dim it a bit if you think it's too bright. Oh, you can bring it right back up. Put it back on auto. Let me just zoom in on here because it's kind of hard to capture this with an LCD based camera because LEDs and LCD sensors tend to not get on too well, but these are amazing. They're different. I mean, I really can't. I'm not really doing them justice with this video because I can't really capture them without, you know, they're kind of glaring out on my Osmo. I'm using a pocket Osmo to shoot. That's what I use for most videos because their CCD and their technology is superb. Yeah, very impressive. And so this is kind of the regular kit. I'm going to get to work on the expression lighting kit on my Foo Fighters. Speak to you soon. This is Neil McRae. Enjoy your pinball. Bye bye.